everybody. Welcome to another week of The Mix, where all of our topics are shaken and not stirred. I'm Steven, and this week we have back with us Ade.
Hey guys.
I'm Keith.
And I'm Dev, and today we are talking about sex.
Oh,
specifically
God.
the do's and don'ts in the bedroom.
Ooh.
I'm gonna need our shot.
It's already getting a little hot.
Okay, I'm gonna need a shot for this. Y'all know what time it is. What time is it?
Shot o'clock.
Hey, so
Here
make sure
we
y'all
go.
get y'all shots and let us know what y'all drinking in the comments. Ooh.
Tequila.
All right, so since you want to talk about sex,
let's talk about sex, baby.
you said the do's and don'ts.
Let's start with the don'ts.
Okay, that's easy.
Don't
Wake me up.
Really?
Oh,
Wake me up.
Please
Wake me up. Wake me up.
Not wake me.
Baby.
Oh, it depends. So you know, when you verse, it
Gotcha.
depends. Baby, I ain't got time. I gotta go sit on the toilet for an hour.
Oh,
I gotta take a shower.
no.
I gotta.
Baby, you in a relationship. We know spontaneity happens. So I don't wake you up, baby. I don't believe in no.
Wake me up.
I don't believe in no.
Oh,
So
I hate that. A lot of times too
I
for me
won't.
though, because you know I work at the club, so I'm getting home at 3 or
Honey.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh well.
Poor me, you've
I'm
been
waking
rested.
him. I'm waking him
So as soon as
up.
I go,
Bring the dick. I'm calling him on the way and say, baby, I'm loose off the goose. Make sure he is ready. Because I'm jumping right on it.
so y'all don't mind being woken
I
up?
I don't mind.
I love
You
it.
too?
I actually love being waking
Oh,
up.
I'm gonna have to reevaluate my life. Because when he see
partner.
this, he gonna say, "See,
You had a
see."
partner that just
Do it
slid
for
in
you.
anyway, like you know.
Ooh.
Exciting.
He did that
Baby,
one time.
I
and
be
woke
asleep
up.
and then she already be
No.
tooted. She already be tooted. And you feel this?
Let me tell you, he did that one time.
Look, everybody said,
He did that one time, and I was asleep, and I thought I was using the bathroom myself. I literally jumped up and ran to the bathroom, and then I
my
got there and
gosh.
realized, oh.
I'm sorry to your husband.
I'm
I'm
so
sorry to
serious.
your man.
And now he gonna watch this and be like, see, that's you.
baby, it ain't nothing like when they get up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to use the bathroom and get back in the bed hard. And I don't have to get it hard. Oh yeah, slide that right on up in
We
me.
gonna get there.
Okay.
Another don't. What's a don't for
Okay,
you?
so what's a don't for you then?
You know, I don't like fingers in me.
Really?
Do not finger me. Do not finger me.
Yeah,
I do not finger me. My walls are not made for fingers. It's either you putting a real thing in me or you not. And then this may sound a little off-putting, but because the last 3 years I've been with like heterosexual identifying men, they're used to fingering women. So then they finger like this
Oh, you like, that's not
Correct.
that word.
and not like this.
Correct.
And I'm like, baby,
But
what? Say it.
so even though because they use 2, right? You don't use 2.
Well, they
Just
start
use
with one.
I would
Just use
rather
one.
And then they
just
try to
do
do
one.
one with 2.
No, if you use 1 and curve it a little bit, so you curve it right at the hole, right at the top, and you just rub. I'm teaching y'all
You want-
things.
I don't
gotta-
like fingers either.
I gotta teach
Look,
y'all.
Okay,
show me better you can tell. Maybe
I
because they got nobody that did it right.
I gotta teach y'all something. Listen,
Yeah,
it's just the one, and it's you gotta find the pleasure spot, and then just.
I get so uncomfortable, and I like sit and endure it just for because I'm like, oh, it's bringing you satisfaction, but I do not like a finger in me. Do not put a
Especially
finger.
It's all in how they do it.
Ooh.
Nails is the
Jesus
worst.
Oh
Nails
my
is the worst.
goodness!
Nails is the
Yes,
worst. Nails is the worst.
yes.
That's why I
Yeah.
always bite my nails.
Okay, so what's a don't for you? Because you like fingers, you like being woken up.
Right. You two for
Everything,
two.
like
You
everything.
2 for 2.
I don't know. A don't for me is I don't. So I'm kind of in the middle of like I don't want you to be too submissive, but I want you to be submissive. If that makes sense. But like completely submissive is like no. I want like
You want some aggression back?
Just a
some
little
dominance.
aggression.
A little
Yeah.
dominance.
Like a power
Understand
bottom.
I don't want a power. I don't want a power bottom. No, hold on. Let me tell you that. I want a power bottom in the sense that you're fully bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't want you in the sense of like, you just think you finna lay here.
Right.
And,
Oh,
like
okay.
no, like this is an interaction. This is like, this is a combo thing. This ain't
agreed.
just.
I feel like a horrible person.
I don't want to just do all
Yeah,
of
'cause
it.
you just I call that starfishing.
Oh,
I call that starfishing.
Don't just do that.
Oh no, baby. And I hate when because you get a lot of men that want you to just like be still. No, I'm throwing it back. I need to let you know I can take some dick.
Yeah, and because I'm not always
back.
because I'm not always the most verbal person, I need you to be
Ooh, and I'm so happy you said that because that's a don't for me.
You don't like verbal?
Don't be silent.
Don't be silent.
Don't be silent. Don't be silent. Let me know that I'm just the nastiest, little sluttiest. I'm the best you ever had. Even if I'm not, tell me in that moment. You get what I'm saying? Oh, this shit's so gushy. It's tight as fuck. Give me all of that.
Yeah.
Then I'm saying, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Since you brought it up, you done heard all our don'ts.
What's your don't?
What's your don't?
You know, I have a lot of.
You just do it all, huh?
But don't spit in my mouth.
Oh!
That is a new thing that I've seen in like porno.
Like when you say
that.
spit, what do you mean?
Are you talking about tongue kissing in this space or are you talking about
No, I'm talking like
yeah, in your face?
Okay, yeah, no. Don't just
please don't do that.
No.
Okay,
Maybe
so
like-
I have realized that I didn't like it either until I had somebody do it right. But what I realized is it depends on the person that it's coming from. I was like really like he like stimulated my mind, so like all of my juices was just flowing. I was for any and everything he was for that night.
Yeah.
And the way he just grabbed my chin, he said, "Open your mouth."
Oh God!
And you said okay. And what you do?
And
I shut my ass up.
I used it as lube. I said I needed that moisture.
No.
And went into Hamtown with his spit. But it's not something that I typically prefer either. That's how you get mono.
Okay.
Don't
All right.
extra pro.
So don't wake me up. Don't use no fingers. Don't be too submissive. Don't spit in your mouth. What's some do's?
Ooh, do everything.
Do everything.
Except what we said.
Do everything.
You went last. You go first.
Do
All right, what do you like?
so being versatile. You know, you have options. Now, if I am being submissive, do suck on these toes
Really?
while you got my legs bent back.
Oh my God.
That's nasty.
I'm sorry, but
Don't.
that is a new
That's
thing.
a
Dude.
don't.
Ooh.
Do. And you know, what it is your body is responding to something that's foreign. So I understand
it's
that.
new, like
I
a new
understand that.
experience.
So you like, ooh.
Exactly, honey. Those socks
And
are hard.
then I'm sitting there laying like, ooh, did I wash my feet?
Get your toes done.
Honey, my toes can be done.
Niggas like niggas with pretty feet.
That's
Okay.
true.
They can have their toes done. Like, your toes can be the most beautiful thing in the world. Do not. Do not. Like, right now, it's my husband, so it's okay. Honey, when I wasn't married,
Shit.
don't touch me with your feet.
I agree. There are certain things that you gotta keep for your relationship, but then again,
No, even in the don't touch me with your
Touch me
feet.
with your feet.
Oh, I
So when you lay in the bed and you sleeping, you don't rub your feet against
Honey,
you?
I don't like feet. When I was a kid, I used to shower with socks on.
Oh,
I don't like
God.
feet.
Really?
I do not like feet.
Really?
How did
I
you wash
don't.
them? Wow.
I
How did you wash them?
I figured it out. I don't like feet.
I love feet.
Wow.
I don't have like
That's
a
not
feet
a turn
fetish
on.
where like I want your sweaty socks and stuff, but like for a man to have like some sexy
Beautiful.
pretty feet.
It's attractive.
I'm
Get
rubbing
you a
them.
mini
I'm
thing.
laying at the end of the bed. I'm just
Yeah.
rubbing your feet.
You know.
I'm planting little kisses. Sorry, y'all been giving me tequila, so
Listen.
now y'all want to talk about
no,
sex. Right.
just don't.
I'm getting a little touchy.
Honey, that's me when they. Is that your foot?
I said, yeah, baby, you gonna like it.
All right, so feet for you, no feet for you.
No,
But what do you like?
What's it do?
Dude, so I'm very much an equal opportunist, okay?
alright.
So I'm gonna try everything at least once. So,
Oh my God.
So try them feet.
Just not feet.
honey, so I've tried. Let me take it back. I was in a relationship, and
You had
that
the wrong feet in your
person,
mouth.
that person,
Yeah,
well,
corns and shit.
that person's feet is very
Ingrown toenails.
No. That person's feet, they're very nice feet,
Sock lint.
but
Toe hair.
I just don't touch me with your feet.
Okay, so what's
What's it do, girl?
Literally, I'm.
Bye, girl. Next.
You
I
like
mean,
it all.
I
Okay, so what's your
do.
favorite do?
My favorite do. My favorite do. My favorite do is.
Red do, shark do, everything do.
My favorite do is like I like somebody who is like when I talk about being aggressive, like make me feel like you nigga, this I need it now. Like I need the dick now. Give it to me right now. I need that.
I understand that. I understand that because I've realized like even in honoring like my divine femininity, I have a way of like tapping into my masculinity, and I actually like to become domineering in my submission. But what makes it sexier is when they reinforce their power and let me know like, bitch, you thought you were running it,
but really, I'm this. Yeah.
That's hot to me. That's hot to me. Like,
that
make me feel like you
sexy.
really want me and like.
Okay, so what's it do for you?
Okay, so a do for me because you get. To no surprise, I like to suck dick.
Okay, that's alright. Everybody does.
Like is an understatement. I love. And a do for me is I need someone who is okay with oral reception because I've realized in our gay community, a lot of men don't want oral unless it's going to lead to anal sex.
Yes.
And a lot of the times, I just want to. This is gonna sound selfish, but sometimes I suck dick for my pleasure.
Oh my God!
I'm like a do for
That's
me.
it.
A do for me is enjoy oral sex. And enjoy oral sex without it having to lead to penetrational sex.
Yes.
The do in it is be able to come from oral sex.
That's it.
You know, because I'm just like, there are a lot of men, no matter how orally gifted a person is, they can't come from oral sex.
Baby.
And I enjoy quickies. So if we at the family function and I text you and say, Daddy, meet me in the stall,
Then we
I want to be able to get in.
Get out.
And then walk out like nothing happened. Hello, somebody. That part.
I ain't gonna just walk out. We're gonna reverse that thing. We're gonna reverse that thing.
I love it.
That's
Yes.
too long.
Oh, right.
It's just that
I'm
time.
like, baby, take care of me in the car on the way. We'll pull
We can work
over.
both ways. Quickies gotta be quick, honey.
They do. So that is a do for me. Like I need someone who can actually receive oral without it having to lead to penetration. Because I meet so many men, specifically gay men, who like once they get their dick sucked, they have to penetrate. And I'm just like, baby, I just want to suck your dick. Like, I need that gratification that I just made you come.
That's it.
I just pleased you, and you just got to lay there like the king that you are, and let my throat honor you.
That's it.
You know, sometimes.
Oh, y'all telling me I gotta go. Cause there's somebody riding me 1,000 feet away. I'm riding. I got to go.
That's
You know,
it.
sometimes, you know, when you a kid and we was young gays and you ain't have nobody that looked like you on TV and you couldn't identify, sometimes you need that. See, I identify with you. It's gonna sound like a contradiction. But you can wake me up for that. I promise you, like, I don't like being waking up. Like, if I know, like, I'm gonna have to bottom, then I don't want to be waking up. But if I wake up and he's just standing over me and I'm just like, you just want me to suck it? Okay.
Ooh, I know that's right. Ooh, I
We can
know
do
that's right.
that.
If
So-
you just standing over me and
I
you,
love that.
and you jacked off before I even woke up, and then you're about to.
He just wants you to help him finish. I
don't even need just if you just nutted
Nutted
over.
me.
You just need me for 2 seconds. I gotta
Give
roll
me
over
the
back to
glory.
sleep.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna wake you up out your sleep. I like the whole journey from start to finish.
See, that's too much
He
sometimes.
can just
That's too
wake
much
me
energy
up
sometimes.
and do what he needs to do, and I go back to sleep. He just wake me off.
Yeah.
And I wake up in the morning like, did we just?
Yeah, we
Did
did.
you?
Yeah, sometimes it don't call for all of it. Sometimes it's just I just need to nut, and you gonna be that one I nut on.
So what's it do for you?
Ooh.
Was that your do?
That was it.
So another do for me is do know me sexually. Like do know the things that do.
I can see you, girl.
Cause it don't be no drug dealer. That was not inconspicuous at all.
Busted.
Dude,
We going to jail. We going to jail.
know me sexually, know, and I hope that's not what. Actually, that
It's
kind of
kinda,
goes into that.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So we actually that makes sense. Yeah, because we have a question. We have a question from the audience, and so like you said, do know you sexually. The question is, what does a satisfying sex life look like to you?
Is that specifically to me?
No,
To everyone.
it's
Okay.
everybody, yeah.
Well, you want me to start or? Okay.
Yeah, you start because I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Look
So
at
for
this.
me,
I don't have sex a lot.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm gonna have to go home and
We'll
try
talk
some
about
things
that
after
later.
this.
You're married, girl.
right? Hello, somebody. Y'all be having nonstop
Hold
sex.
on. We're gonna talk about that. That's good. We're gonna do
Every
it
square
after
foot of
this.
that house.
I know.
should be
After this,
christened.
we
How
We're gonna talk about
often
it.
should couples have sex?
Not. We're gonna talk about it after this.
Okay.
We're gonna move it
Okay.
up.
This is gonna be a 2-part
Hold
episode.
on.
But what was the question? What does a satisfying
sex
Okay,
look like?
so to me, sex is not sex without intimacy.
Mm.
Point
Okay.
blank. Period.
Okay.
I need the rubbing. I need the touching. I need the kissing. I need the licking. I need the caressing. I need all of. I need that stimulation. That body to body stimulation. I was in a relationship and we never made love. We never made love. And for me, even though we had great sex, it was dissatisfying for me because sex to me is not recreational.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially in a
You don't want to
relationship.
feel like a random.
Oh my God! I've been drinking water. Yes. No, I get where you're going because sometimes I do want to be fucked. Like you just, excuse my French. Excuse me. It's very good. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do want to be penetrated like somebody you just picked off the corner. I do. I love being a slut for my man. However, I don't need that to be a 4-year relationship.
You need to
Yeah,
know.
because and let's be honest, statistically, 10% of people commit infidelity.
Correct.
So that one thing that I'm making love to you is supposed to be that 90% that I have that no one else does. So for me to never be able to receive that in a relationship, I found it dissatisfying because I just need a moment for us to connect. You guys know in Avatar when they took the tail with the horse and it just
That was
And
hot.
everything just...
to me that
That
making
made me wanna be an
love.
Avatar.
Yeah.
That making love, and a lot of people equate making love to like slow sex. No.
Yeah.
No, it is literally that connection moment that like we're
Like,
both
look me in
intertwined.
my eyes.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
And it's like that heavy breathing right over each other without the kiss.
Yeah.
So y'all, somebody about to get the business. I'm not even putting on a wig. It's like come as you are. Somebody is about to get it tonight. I've been at my mom's for 5 days. It couldn't be better. I am fucking good.
Okay, so I got some questions. So, okay, so back to the do's and don'ts. Okay, so just say just like yes or no. Well, I guess you give a description, but yes or no. Threesomes in relationships, do or don't?
Yes.
Yes, actually, yes.
I say yes.
She's thinking.
I'm with him. No, because my yes does come with a I do have stipulations to the threesome,
Yes, but
I do think that
Yes,
they
but-
can be fun, maybe. But I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of stuff that comes with that. Like,
yes.
especially if you have a partner that is insecure about certain things. Like, there's a lot of insecurities
Yes,
that
okay.
I faced
Okay.
myself
Yeah,
when it came
that's
to
it.
having a threesome.
Okay.
But that's what going back to that those dudes of knowing me sexually.
Yeah.
And I think that in order to have it, you actually have to have a sense of emotional intelligence and maturity to understand your partner. You're like, okay, I can't do this because I blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But that's where so for me, even though I'm pro monogamy 100%, I'm a very hypersexual. So in my relationship, I'm just like I'm aiming to please. So if I know that I'm with someone who actually enjoys the adventures of being with other people, I'm just like, okay, we travel enough outside of the country. I don't have anything to lose. I have absolutely nothing. I have nothing to lose outside of the country.
Yeah.
We can be as adventurous as we want to be with our sexual life outside of the country.
Yeah.
But here, we gotta hold it down because it's a stability.
Right.
But to that is you plant the seed, you don't know how far it's gonna grow.
That's true.
So then you introduce it to your relationship, and then it becomes something that your partner desires more and more and more.
You
It
like,
puts
well,
you in
dang.
this position, and you can't be selfish and try to pull it away because it's like, girl, this is what you introduced. But I think from the beginning, I'm just 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. In the beginning, this is why it's so important to establish this and understand people's sexual language, and understand the desires that they actually have. Is threesome something that you actually desire? Because if I actually asked that question and they said yeah, it would be an immediate no for me.
Really?
It would be.
And that's how
It would be.
Okay.
It would be an immediate no for me.
So like just going back to like a little bit what you said.
Okay, wait. Keep in mind. Let's keep
Mind
this
you,
in mind.
these two are married.
Yeah, let's keep it. I was
Single.
We're single.
married.
When I get to 5 and 10
Yes.
years, baby, you
Hello.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
So,
house, cars, bank accounts.
so for me, like definitely, I feel like before I was married, that wouldn't have been a thing, right? And I think it wasn't a thing because this is probably gonna get real deep, but I didn't know how to communicate
That's
sexually what I needed, what I wanted, all of that, right? So I feel like once you understand how to properly communicate,
Yes.
all that other stuff becomes non-existent
Yeah.
when it comes to having threesomes or whatever it is you guys do together.
4 or 5.
The people don't see that.
I think it becomes non-existent because at that point you're able to communicate like what experiences mean to you. So even if we have a threesome, that don't mean it's great.
Yeah.
Even if it was great, even if because there have been there has been a moment, I shouldn't say times, there has been a moment where I've been in a threesome and in that threesome I had insecurities of like, hold on. You don't like this thing? You don't, and it's like certain things.
Yeah,
It's certain things that had happened within that threesome that I was like, wait a minute. But
you
in
didn't do that to me.
even in that same moment, it was a reflection for me because I realized this is you. This is a you issue.
It's not a him.
It's not a it's not a us
Agreed.
issue. It's a you issue.
Agreed.
So I had to check
Agreed.
myself in that moment, and then after the moment happened, we had a conversation about it. And I said, "Hey, here's where I kind of felt.
Yeah.
You did this.
Yeah.
You don't normally do this.
Yeah.
You normally do this with me.
Right.
What is it?" And then the explanation came with, it, and I was like, "All right, cool. Like." Now I'm satisfied. I'm good.
Yeah.
We go back to this, and we've been back into that thing. The next
I
person.
left him waiting.
Yeah.
No, that had happened. Finished.
Wait a minute.
Can I borrow my man real quick?
Never
We're
happened
gonna
again.
deliberate.
Never happened again. Sorry to that man. Will never happen again. But we
I just realized.
never happened again. But we went into another situation, and that situation was better because at that point we understood what a threesome meant to us.
Correct.
I do get what
I
you're
love
saying
that.
in the sense of like, okay, it can go further, but I think it going further without the other person knowing or just the full desire of like, I just want to keep doing this with this other person, it's because it's a lack of communication
Correct.
sexually of what
Correct.
each person needs
Correct.
in the bedroom.
Well, you know what I've realized, and I hate to kind of like get deep into it. Because I was with someone who actually did want like a polygamous, polyamorous kind of a lifestyle. And although that it wasn't what I wanted, this was part of me choosing him. So I was like, you know what? I can't knock it till I try it. I've never tried it. I've never been open to the idea. This gives me the platform to explore and see if I like it, and if I don't like it, why don't I like it, right?
Yeah.
And what I realized is that being in a relationship, and a lot of people may not like how this sounds, being in a relationship, there comes with a sense of ownership that I give to my partner.
Yes.
My sexuality is tied to him. Being a flight attendant and traveling, I would not even jack off until I got home because I'm just like, my man deserves all of this. This is for him. I knew that he had a thing for toys. Like, he liked watching videos of people playing with toys. I don't ever insert anything artificial in me. But I'm just like, you know what? I know that
toys?
I don't like toys.
that's a
I want
don't?
the real thing. That is a don't.
What?
I don't like toys. if I
be fun
with my partner, but I'm saying like I'm not gonna be like self-satisfied myself with a toy. But I realized, oh, he likes watching videos with toys, so I took a toy with me on a layover and I satisfied myself to send him the video. But after, I didn't like how I felt afterwards because I'm just like
a dirty whore.
I always want to feel like a dirty whore. But no, I felt like even though I did it for him, it didn't feel authentic to me. It didn't. It felt like I was giving myself to something else, and that's just how I'm wired. I can't explain it. It's just how I'm wired. But we was going somewhere with this based off of what you were saying.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. We can go off with what you said. Speaking of toys, dudes are dope. I say.
On occasional.
I'm gonna say it's a new dude for me.
Baby, I got me this new little toy.
Especially being newly into like the dating scene, I'm starting to realize that, people like toys.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think it's kind of hot.
Well, when you say toys, you mean like?
I was just about to say. I like handcuffs. I like chokers. I like those kind of toys. I like sorry. So basically, I like Christian Grey. I like 50 Shades of Grey.
I like those two.
But do you do like flashlights and stuff like that?
Especially being versatile, you got to realize that toys might come into play.
Yeah.
So I just think that now being fresh into the scene, you have to realize that toys might.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever used a butt plug?
I personally have not used one.
I've never used one either.
Oh my God, you serious?
Let me tell you, I was on Twitter.
You either?
No.
I was on Twitter.
Y'all learned nothing from the lesson.
I blame you. You was doing all the time at that dope bookstore and brought us no toys.
Right.
And every time they did it was a raffle. And I ain't never win it. But they have those little things now that vibrate on your dick and you put it in you.
I
was kind of. I want to try it.
I think the Twitter videos been extra, but
get you.
You should get one of those.
A butt plug.
I have to.
And just put it in one day and just walk around.
Well, see, hold on, wait.
Don't leave it too long now.
I realized where I was going with that. I realized what I was saying is a lot of people don't take the time to learn their sexuality and on their own and with the things they're into sexually. And part of me, while I'm being very adventurous in my singleness, there's some things that I want to say for my relationship, and that is one.
Absolutely.
Like that whole, I think it is so sexy for me to come home with a toy and give my man the remote and we go on a date and say, baby, like, I'm at your full control tonight. That to me, I'm quenching just I'm quenching just thinking about it. So yeah, you have the right idea, but that's something that I want to experience in my relationship.
Well, I'm gonna have to get y'all butt plugs for Christmas.
I'm gonna do it, but y'all should do it and tell me how you
we gotta do an episode.
We have
walk down the strip.
Oh
my gosh. Okay, I got one more to the adults. So, bathhouses and bookstores.
Oh yes.
Do or don't?
Do. I do. I hope y'all caught that reference. Both. Okay.
So
Yes.
so when I was in college, I had a roommate, of course. So we didn't have anywhere to like go to hook up. So me and the guy I was dating, we would go to the bathhouse to hook up. But I've never been there to like with random people.
I love it.
Honestly, I feel like recently.
You been to the bathhouse?
No, I have not been recently, but in previous years I have gone.
recent?
I have gone with my partner.
Really? I want to do that too, but I don't think he would do it.
I've gone with my partner, and we just kind of went to see what it was about. And realistically, anybody that's been to the bathhouses here knows that it really don't be that much.
Not here, no.
So we just went back to our room and did our own thing. But now that I'm, newly single into the scene, I kind of have been thinking that,
You want to go to the bathhouse?
it would be cool, but just because, like, I know a lot of people, like, it kind of stops me from going.
Right.
Put your mask on.
Mask, girl.
For me, it's nostalgic. So growing up, growing up, when we grew up, there wasn't a big gay culture where I was from. So that cruising was a thing, and I actually love the adrenaline rush of like it not being so easy and accessible.
This is true. Yes.
I enjoyed actually having to be out there for 3-4 hours before something. I actually enjoyed that. You get what I'm saying? Like I enjoy. Correct.
Eye contact.
Correct. I enjoy like that. There's a thrill.
Go home.
I know.
Long.
I actually enjoy it, but
I want to know.
That's why it's 3 or 4 hours.
Isn't it Compton, baby? It was all the trade. No. Okay, no. But my first experience, I went to an adult bookstore, and I didn't realize that that's what happens at an adult bookstore. And after my first experience through a glory hole, I had been hooked ever since.
Really?
I have been hooked ever.
You don't care on the other side?
You know what? And here is where I'm gonna break that down. Coming into learning my sexuality, I actually learned that I am more fluid than what I thought. I didn't put myself in a box.
Yeah.
And I realized that outside of a relationship in my singleness, not to label it as promiscuity, but in my promiscuity, I just enjoy sexual experiences that allow me to be sexual without any judgment.
Yeah.
Because I think that it comes with so much condemnation. Oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I enjoy spaces. So I'm just like, I get to imagine what's on the other side.
Yeah.
And it's like, if what comes through that hole, and you know, I do the... I do the inspection. And I walk out saying, I'll take a shot later. I'm just playing.
Could you imagine walking out that door and then they walk out too, and
it's somebody you know.
Oh, or somebody you just would like. You
And
be like,
truth
I
be
would
told,
never.
and truth
That's
be told,
happened. This is too much. Girl, when we cut, I need the name. When we cut, I need the name.
Okay.
I need the name.
and
What
what was worse is they was a bottom.
Whisper in my ear. Whisper in my ear. Whisper in my ear. I need the name.
We gonna bleep it out.
Oh my god. Yes, we're gonna bleep it out. Say the name. I need the name.
No, I could never. You know, you just have those certain things you just take to the grave.
Yes.
That's one of those you take to the grave. I'm taking that to the grave. But no, I actually enjoy
like,
both.
I think I know what it is.
I enjoy both bathhouses and bookstores.
I
Single.
can't do bookstores.
Really?
So I think when I first got into the scene, bookstores was like the thing, right? You go but even then I was like such a non-sexual, like a hidden sexual person. So going to bookstores, I was like, well, y'all just, y'all listening. Oh, you doing
like how
that?
clean are they?
Yeah, like it would be like,
It's trashy.
listen,
That's a don't for me. That's a don't for me.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But then, like, even going to my first time going to a bathhouse, like it was at Inferno. That was
Really?
our first time ever
Don't
Don't
going.
be trying to do that.
No, but I'm saying that was our first time ever going.
Really?
And, like, I stayed in the front. Like, even me, when I had to go to the back for whatever, I was just like, what's happening? But then, like, where did we go? We went somewhere out of state, and
Texas.
Dallas. It was Dallas.
Ooh, y'all went to Club Dallas?
I think it was Atlanta.
Was
Oh, y'all went to Tokyo
I think it was
Valley?
Atlanta. It was Atlanta. And we went and like, child.
Got your life. Got your life.
I was like, oh.
But that's
okay.
a don't for me.
This is what it is.
What I don't enjoy, and I understand that people come. I don't enjoy when people come to those kind of spaces and want to be this. I do.
A lot of people like to just watch.
No, nobody want a wallflower. But I don't even mind the watching because I like putting on the show. I don't mind the watching. What I don't enjoy is like when you get people that come to like bathhouses and bookstores and they want to be private about their if you want to be private, go home, go to your room. Like why would you come? Like when you go to the adult bookstores, you notice that it's always cut off.
Yeah.
So you know you trying to watch the people like interact and they get mad. I'm just like, girl, this is what we are. We all came here on the same agenda.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it's more. It ain't no fun if your homie can't have none.
Hello?
You know, but it's enjoy. Like it's just like okay, we're not gonna be able to interact, and there's actually a barrier, a bulkhead. There's a bulkhead there. where people can just watch, you know, and it's like it's. But what I've noticed is only with gays because when I go to the swingers club, everybody is doing everything open and they're not trying to be all, you know, whatever. And in some cases, the women will want to go to private rooms just because it's more men than women and it becomes uncomfortable. So that I understand. But other than that, there's just like freedom. Yeah. And everybody's just watching everybody. Everybody is just free and fluid. But the gays have something where they get like pretentious in these sexual environments. It's like, then girl, why did you come?
Yeah. The gays don't like the people that know what they can do.
Yeah. Well, I was younger then. So for me, it was like me... like you said, exploring, like finding out sexually who I am. So then I was just very much like, ooh, bitch, y'all nasty. But now it's just like, child, we're gonna go. I want to go to, we're going to the new beach, let's go to the new beach. We're going here, like, those are things that, like, I'm okay with, like, I'm very much more comfortable with my body as a whole versus when I was younger.
I get that.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay. When last time you been to a bathhouse, Dev?
Inferno.
Don't even try to put that on me.
I'm saying
we don't have no bathhouse experience this year, but there will be after parties, so look out for that. All right.
Sitting in front of LV.
Okay.
Oh, but we don't have to do it at the entourage. There can still be a party.
Okay.
That's cool.
There can still be a
right.
They need the traffic.
We got a host hotel this year.
They need the traffic. Oh, do we?
Yeah,
We'll talk about that off camera.
Okay. So we got a game.
Oh, I see bananas.
Can we? I gotta pee.
Okay, hold on. We got a game.
Okay.
So we're gonna play a little. We're gonna play a little game, okay?
Can we play it after we pee?
But yes, we're gonna play a little game of how low can you go?
Oh God.
The best.
We ain't talking about what's it called?
Limbo.
We ain't talking about limbo. Okay?
What's that called?
So we each are gonna get one of these and see how low you can go.
But they break so easily.
Well, you gotta be gentle with it.
Gentle.
If you guys want to see who is gonna win, how low can you go? Make sure you drop a martini glass, but you have to tune in next week, okay?
That's my favorite part, pulling it back.
Okay? This is going to be a two-parter. So next week, if you tune in, we're going to play How Low Can You Go, and we're going to see who is the winner.
But drop in the comments below who you think is actually going to win.
Yes. And then let us know some do's and don'ts that you guys have. What do you guys like, what you don't like, you know, things like that. All right? So we will see you next week on The Mix. I'm Steven.
I'm Aday.
I'm Key.
And I'm Dev.
All right, and you've been watching The Mix. Thanks. See you later.